is up, everybody? It's Denise Salcedo, and right now I am at Comic-Con Revolution with none other than Booker T. Booker. It is so nice to see you once again. First and foremost, how are you?
I'm great. Always cool to be out hanging out with the fans. You know, I always say the fans can't come to us all the time, so we got to come to them. So it's pretty cool. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. You know, it's so funny because each and every single week I hear your voice on NXT doing commentary, and I got to tell you, Booker, you are wilding out there. Talk to us about what it's like to do commentary for NXT.
No, it's fun, you know, because I used to be one of those kids myself, you know, and I remember the commentary was like a soundtrack for my moves and stuff, you know, when the commentator would actually do it right, you know. So I try to give the guys a little extra, like, you know, Stephanie Vaquer and, you know, like guys like Trick Williams, you know, and have my little bookisms, you know, throughout the show, you know. And more importantly, try to have fun, you know, try to get the fans that's watching at a moment to have fun and, you know, not just think about wrestling, you know.
Yes. Okay, so Stephanie Vaquer, we need to talk about that for a second because every time you do the and you do it, the first time I heard it, Booker, I was like, what is happening right now? And now it took over where people chant your name after this.
Yeah, but it's not for me though. It's not for me. It's for Stephanie. It's to shine some light on her because man, she's so freaking awesome. You know what I mean? She's such a great talent, and she's doing such a great job in NXT. I didn't see her being the one. You know, I thought it was going to be Julia, you know, Azaria, one of those. But it seemed like Stephanie Vaquer just slid in there, man, and she's done such a great job as far as her in-ring performance, as well as her entertainment value as well. And I appreciate it, as well as we did the Bad Bunny, you know, theme together. So she's such a cool person, yeah.
What was her reaction when you started making those sound effects on commentary?
You know, I think she liked it because when she started doing it, she would point at me, and so like let's get ready to, you know, have some fun, you know, and so you know, a lot of people, you know, they look at it and they go, you know, Booker T just trying to, you know, steal the shine. But I tell you, like I said, when I was a young wrestler coming up, the Spinner-Rooney would not be the Spinner-Rooney if it wasn't for a guy by the name of Mark Madden going crazy when I did the Spinner-Rooney, 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 and then it became a household name, you know. So for me, I'm trying to do the same thing for these young guys and these young girls coming up right now.
Well, there is a lot of talent on NXT that is absolutely incredible, and it's only gotten bigger and better, more new names coming in. You name it, you've seen them all come in. Who are some of your current favorites right now that you're just like, wow, like this is so cool, we have them on the NXT brand?
Of course, you know, the young guys like Javon Evans, who's doing like so good. He's like the future of the business. And then we got guys like Ethan Page, who's come over and really captured the NXT audience. And he's a next level talent. He's really a main roster talent, but he's like a player coach at NXT right now. You know what I mean? Ricky Saints, you know, him coming in and making a huge impact. You know, and then we got the NIL guys like Oba Femi, who's the NXT champion, but he's young in the business, but he's literally so advanced at the same time, you know. So for me to have my hands on these young guys and get a chance to work with them up close and personal, it's really cool.
It's so cool. And speaking of getting to work with talent up close and personal, LFG, that is a new program by WWE, and you've gotten to work with a lot of people on there. What has that experience been like? Because it's been a totally different, you know, format than what we're used to seeing, right?
Yeah, just letting you behind the curtain a little bit to see how, you know, not just the in-ring, but how mental it is and how it affects you at the same time. You know, it's some real moments on LFG. You know, when you see somebody cry on LFG, it's real. You know what I mean? It's so passionate. They got so much passion, you know, going into a show like this. But at the end of the day, only two can come out at the end of it. You know what I mean? One male, one female. Everybody else goes home. You know, so it's such a it's a competition to where, you know, a whole lot comes into play from a perspective to where you get a chance to see how hard they really want it, how hard they're really willing to grind for it. And then again, it's a sink or swim mentality.
Yeah, and it's been so cool, man. I can't wait to see what people from LFG we end up seeing on NXT and so on and so forth. Yeah. Exactly. Well, Booker, you have a line that's starting to accumulate, so I'm going to let you go and enjoy the rest of your signing. But thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me, and we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thank you, everyone.